Hi, Mom. Sorry to leave this on your voicemail, but I couldn't wait anymore. Mom, I'm a failure. I wanted to be a beer blogger and a beer tour guide, but I can't keep up with all these craft breweries opening in New York. Somehow that girl Meredith can, but I just can't, so I'm gonna end it all now. I'm gonna end the pain and the embarrassment. Tell them to look for me in Newtown Creek. I love you, Mom.
Hey, Brian, you looking for the brewery? You don't have to jump, man. The stairs are right over there.
Huh?
Transmitter Brewing. Weren't you headed there? That's where I'm going. You want to come along? Come on, I'll take you.
So I'm Rob Kolb, and Auntie and I own Transmitter Brewing.
Rob and I met bike racing 10 years ago and talked about beer and food often. And we started thinking about opening a brewery a couple years ago, and it came to fruition about a year ago. The brewery's directly under the Pulaski Bridge, so it's kind of cool. It's a drawbridge. It goes up and down. From underneath, it's pretty amazing to see it. You can see the sky through it. It's sandwiched right between Greenpoint and Long Island City, so there are a ton of people walking over it every day. We get quite a number of people just dropping down the staircase to visit us.
So right now we have a small tasting room that's open Friday nights, 5 to 8, Saturday and Sunday, noon to 6. We do free tastings and sell 750 corked and caged bottles. We have a CSB, Community Supported Brewery program, where you sign up and prepay for 6 months of beer, and that's kind of fun because people come and pick up their bottles and taste new stuff, find out what's coming up next. It's been great. We filled up the first one and we started a second one. So
our beer, we consider it yeast-forward, so rather than having a very intense hop program, we spend a lot of time picking yeast for the beers. We have 30 to 40 strains of yeast that we keep on hand at all times, and 20 to 30 are Brettanomyces, wild yeast, so we have more strains than are commercially available. So we have a pretty wide-ranging matrix of flavor possibility. In some ways, that makes us unique in that most breweries would use 1, 2, or 3 yeasts at most, whereas we're willing to put the work in to cultivate and keep up with 30 or 40 yeasts. The wild yeast offers flavors that really want to be paired with food. I mean, they're delicious on their own. They can be refreshing and fruity and earthy and amazing, but you put it against like a really well-made meal, both the meal and the beer sort of come to life.
So the name comes from Transmitter Park, which was WNYC Radio, had moved their transmitter from Manhattan to Greenpoint in the 1920s, I believe. The branding works because, we're kind of trying to get the message out about good beer. And beer doesn't have to be American light lager that, a lot of people drink.
Brian, you're getting so good at finding all these breweries. I was so impressed that you found this one kind of off the beaten path. I bet Dave will let you run the Urban Oyster Brewery by bus tour if you ask him.
Really?
Absolutely.
This beer is incredible. It gives me a new lease on life. I feel confident and alive. I think I'll deal with that later. L'chaim!
L'chaim.
To life!